Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
I'm having breakfast. Where you going?
I'm going to get a cup of coffee.
Or the coffee shop next to our school?
Yes, it's very near.
I think you should get your own straw.
Why?
Yesterday I went to that coffee shop to get a drink. However, when they gave me a drink, it didn't come with a straw.
Wow, that's so weird. Why?
They told me they have an environment campaign.
Wow, I think it's a good way to protect our environment because I think plastic straw is so not friendly to our environment.
So what about the glass? Also the cup of drink and the spoons. They are also made of plastic. So why just only the straw banned?
Yeah.
Indeed, from a great invention, it turned to become a nightmare of the earth. However, do you think it's really bad? The answer is no. You may not believe it, but there is a fact that the main cause isn't plastic, but us, the human being, for misusing plastic products and processing them in the wrong way. We definitely put our environment to the test.
The proliferation of plastic products in the last several decades has been extraordinary. Quite simply, humans are addicted to this nearly indestructible material. We produced over 320 million tons of plastic in 2015. That means now we are producing 300 million tons of plastic every year from 2015. 50% of which is for single-use purposes, utilized for just a few moments. Most of them ends up as landfill, and a smaller percentage gets burned, and only a really tiny part gets recycled. However, that's not everything. More than 8 million tons of plastic is dumped into our oceans every year.
According to the reality figures on readforum.org, 1 in 3 species of marine mammals have been found entangled in marine litter, and more than 19% of seabirds have plastic pieces in their stomach. And now, I'm not talking about something big, I'm not talking about something great, I'm just talking about you. Let's imagine one day you go to a market and buy a fish which has plastic in the stomach. After that, you cook and put it in your mouth in a conscious and delicious way. What do you think? I'll let you answer yourself. To deal with this problem, governments of developing countries around the world, including Vietnam, they are applying such basic treatment methods as burning, burying, and recycling. However, being burned or buried without safe requirements, plastic waste can release poisonous chemicals and toxic smoke, which affect badly the air, soil, and water environment, especially our health. Therefore, trying to burn or bury this kind of garbage can help us protect the environment, even make it worse. Well, 2 out of 3 methods I've just mentioned cannot solve the problem completely. What about recycling? Is it the most satisfactory method? If we recycle all the plastic waste, we can totally get rid of this problem.
Yeah, the most common and easiest way seems to be recycling. With one plastic product, first we can reuse it. Second, we can turn it into another product with different purpose. And another example to reduce the plastic weight is to create a special product. Mr. Robert, a chemical engineer, has come up with the great idea of a unique product. It has the same features as plastic, but it can be dissolved in the environment just around a minute. But it has not been widely used, with a huge amount of plastic produced and a huge amount of time it takes to dissolve all of them. Is recycling enough?
Never enough, even though they are big projects. Why do we just focus on something that happened after use, but not change the way of using it? I think that's an easy way that we students can do. We can't do something big like government, but we can contribute to environmental protection by some simple action in our daily life. For example, we can use cloth bags instead of plastic bags. When we go to the supermarket, we also use the convenient glasses to store bubble tea or coffee when we buy them. We can use our own boxes to buy breakfast or lunch instead of styrofoam boxes. Especially, stop sharing the article about protecting the environment at home without reliability. Besides, we can participate in the environmental protection movement, like sorting waste in the area we live, take part in the rubber gender activities or the environmental sanitation activities. Through this video, what we want to say is that not today or tomorrow, but right now, please train your awareness and use plastic products reasonably. Let us, the young generation, protect our environment for a stable development. I can't, you can't, but we can.